Well, it's Top Hat Thursday. Well, it's Top Hat Thursday. And apparently we repeat ourselves often here at I Love Ruthie. Whew. Okay. Excellent. Apparently this is going to let me manage my channel directly from my phone, which could be an improvement. Let's start with a command to turn on the SRS on. Boom. Oh, I wonder if it's a capital SRS. I don't think so. Oh, look at that. The song list bot says, I Love Ruthie. Request status is now on. That's big news here for us. You guys, I'm taking a tutorial every day and learning something new. But applying it is a whole other ballgame, isn't it? Welcome to Top Hat Thursday. Look at this. I got brave enough to actually wear my top hat. Can you guys believe it? There's so much going on in the world. I just want to say a quick prayer of gratitude and love. I'm so grateful to be able to be here to stream for you folks tonight. And I love you all very much. Our theme this month at I Love Ruthie is trauma. And we are on Earth, so that means that we are enduring trauma. Some of us more than others, and I don't need to go into big details. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just start singing some songs for you guys. Let's see if we are on... Oh yeah, the mobile data is really poorly. Remember. But that's okay. And the camera's a little blurry too. I probably put my finger on the middle of it at one point. Alright, can you guys hear me? Let me know. Let me know if you're out there. Say hello. Phone me, call me, ride me, track me down. All three of you. It's probably just me, myself, and I. Welcome to I Love Ruthie. Our theme is trauma. First part of the show, though, is tune the guitar. How about that? Let's be professional about this, people. Woo! Let's tune that guitar. It was in tune moments ago, but no. Well, maybe not moments ago, because, you see, sometimes time passes in a weird way. That could have something to do with, for instance, trauma. Speaking of trauma, guitars don't like changes in the weather. There we go. I knew there was an evil note in there. Well, good thing we didn't do the show outside tonight, you guys. A car just drove by. What? It's a freaking traffic jam. Okay, enough of that. You guys, song requests are open, so please do request a song at any point, because otherwise I'll just sing whatever I like. And you will be subject to that. Speaking of songs, don't forget about our featured artist this month, the amazing Justine Vandergrift. You gotta go check her out. Right then. Took about 5 of those bling blings for me to remember where I was and what I was doing. Dance in the darkness, sailing for day. We dance in the shadow, not in our way. We dance to the edge, our stride gone astray. We just keep dancing, there ain't no other way. Well, God is in heaven, and He has His plan. But we're having a spell where we don't quite understand. Suppose time will reveal what He has in His hand. But until then, we're just doing the dance. 'Cause we dance in the darkness, sailing for day. We dance in the shadow, not knowing our way. We dance to the edge, our stride gone astray. We just keep dancing, there ain't no other way. How fast can you dance, cowboy? As we glide across life's little stage, it's best not to give in to worry and rage. Let love be your lone partner. May you have courage and grace as you do that last waltz at the end of the race. 'Cause we all dance in that darkness, we're just sailing towards the day. Oh, we dance in the shadow, not knowing our way. Dance to the edge, our stride gone astray. We just keep dancing, there ain't no other way. We just keep dancing, there ain't no other way. Dancing as fast as we can. All right, you guys. You can go ahead and request a song. Please do. That way I know you're there. Say hello. Listen to the dryer buzz. You know, call your friends. Tell them to get on Twitch. If you're watching right now and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please do follow. I guess I'm supposed to have a bot say that to you, and I'm not supposed to say it myself. It's totally undignified and old-fashioned, right? Nonetheless, we carry on as we can here on Earth, and every single one of us, like, you know, all the 600 bazillion, I guess there's like 6,999,99, and so on. Other people aside from me, but some of them might want to hear, you know, a song that I wrote, which is good. That's why we have a selection of humans. So that we can all share and be cool with each other. I think it's pretty neat the way the world is starting to understand itself. Today I had sort of a big I don't know if it was big. I just had, one of those moments of epiphany-ishness. Epiphany-ishness? Epiphany-ishness. There. That's something that we can have right here at I Love Ruthie whenever you like. It's just some epiphany-ishness. You can say that 3 times fast. Right then. I was thinking, the good, bad, and the ugly, all of it together. That is the experience, and we have to embrace and love it all. Speaking of which, let's ring a bell for those gone before us. Okay. Ruthie, sing us another song. Right then, I will do that. Are we going to have the waltz only show tonight? Shall we? This song's about a homeless family that showed up in our little tiny hamlet here about 25 years ago now. One day a young couple in an old pickup truck landed in our quiet town. They had 4 little kids and a number of dogs. Looked like they were kinda run down. So the folks about here, they all rallied around, gave them some stuff and a little car. But they stuck to themselves and would seldom appear. Never let the kids out of the yard. They just ride around. Ride around. Get into the car, don't go too far, just ride around. So all winter long, they lived in that shack with only the wood stove to heat it. Townspeople were worried, and they often would wonder what it was that those poor people needed. One of the children, her name was Marie, was the same age as our little girl. We invited her over, she once came to play, but she could never be part of our world. She'll just ride around. Ride around. Get into the car, don't go too far, just ride around. Well, the dogs always barked and the place was a mess. The trouble was bound to come soon. When it finally arrived, they stayed one step ahead, left by the light of the moon. They took 4 kids and 3 dogs in that small hatchback car, left everything else where it's at. Headed out west, maybe up north. I never saw them again after that. And that little girl's eyes, they still haunt me at night. Little brown eyes, so lonely and tired. guys, what do you think? Should we answer the phone? Check it out. The phone is ringing. Should we answer it? Let's see who's calling us. Hello?
Hi, is this Ruth?
This is.
Hi, Ruth. It's Anne from the Valley Vet Clinic.
Oh, hi, Anne. Just hang on one
Hi.
second. You're on live TV right now. No, I'm serious. I actually am serious. I'm quite serious. We're streaming live to Twitch as we speak, and I asked the people, should we answer the phone? Anyway, so, can I call you back tomorrow, Anne? Would that work out? Excellent. Yes, I'm... Okay, perfect. I will do that. Thanks for calling, Anne. Say bye to everybody. Okay, she says, have a good evening. Bye. Now that was the nice lady from the vet clinic. And I know what she was calling about. She was wanting to see how all the critters are. But that's a whole other story. Okay, so much for live answering the phone on the show. Right in the middle of a song. Boom. Just answer that phone call. She was kind of an English lady, so she was a bit like, oh no, no you're not. I'm not on TV. No, no. She didn't believe me. And she really didn't play along, so that's why I didn't keep her on the speakerphone. Otherwise, it would have been kind of fun. Hey, we'll see. Maybe if you're out there in the real life, phone me, because I evidently can answer the phone whilst streaming. Just using the phone as a monitor, of course. Okay, well, fun times. Were fun times had by all? Let's hope so. You guys, I'm just a little bit silly because I have all kinds of things going on this week. It's been kind of like the nutso week of all time, just for this month. On Tuesday, my girlfriends and I launched a collaborative book called Women in Business in a Changing World on Amazon. And it went to #1 bestseller in 17, count 'em, categories on Amazon, and became the 6th best-selling book in all of Canada, which was pretty epic. All the money from that launch went to charity to help women and girls. Leg up, hand up, not hand out, right? That's the thing. Leg up, not leg out. That's more for deer, I guess, or dogs peeing on fire hydrants. Nonetheless, I digress. The point is we released this book. It's very cool, and I have copies of it, and you can also get copies of it online. If you want to know, I'll soon be putting a link on my little about part on my Twitch. So, woo! It's a pretty neat book. 21 different authors' stories of how we approached our lives when faced with the pandemic and all the changes that came with that. Very good. It's #9 in a series of books. Okay. So that happened this week. And then, of course, the 5 baby skunks came out from under the house. Woo! So that's always exciting. Hopefully we can get a little, shot of them with the critter cam. We'll see what happens. You never know. They're quite elusive. And I learned how to turn on my streamer song list. So hey guys, go ahead, request a song. I'd love it. I've only got 50 songs on there right now because, mostly that's a start. I've for years now just been playing my own songs. And I forgot more songs than most people will ever know. But I will gradually resurrect them from the bottom of my brain. If you look at the covers, you'll be like, wow, funny that she remembers that one of all songs. My goodness. Anyway, yeah. People from the East Coast are much more incredulous, I find. So, yeah, okay. Ruthie, why don't you sing a song instead of just talk about them? Well, that's a good idea. Okay, you guys, welcome to I Love Ruthie. I would happen to be Ruthie. It's Top Hat Thursday. And I am happy to see you. Welcome to everyone watching from Facebook and everyone watching from Twitch. If you're over on Facebook and watching, please do feel free to pop over to Twitch and join in, sign up, add all your digits and things that one must. And then you can go ahead and chat in the chat that I'm actually looking at. I haven't got the one for Facebook up in front of me here. The technology is still developing. Gosh, there's a lot of traffic out there tonight. My goodness, I can't believe it. Anyway, on we go. Okay, let's sing another song. It's all waltzes all night. I don't know why. Could be something to do with the trauma. When I wear my angel wings, I feel pretty sure I'm flying faster than the speed of dark. At least that's what I'm trying. But when the devil's got a hold of me, I live deep underground. I forget the birds will sing if I just come back about. So head for the light, go as quick as you can. I'll find you somehow, and then we can hold hands. Head for the light, and I'll be there right soon. When I get around that black side of the moon. Well, my faithful hound, she don't like to ride around with me in the car no more. The road to hell is paved with us, on that she's pretty sure. And if dogs know about these sorts of things, and we take that final drive, hope to meet you on the other side. Ain't no one here gets out alive. You head for the light, go as quick as you can. I'll find you somehow, and then we can hold hands. Head for the light, and I'll be there right soon. When I get around that black side of the moon. Said when I get around that black side of the moon. Cheers, loves. Welcome to I Love Ruthie. If you're out there, say hello. Is there anybody out there? No, there is not. That's okay, 'cause it's still fun to play. We like to play our songs anyway. Darlings, tonight is Top Hat Thursday here at I Love Ruthie. I am a singer-songwriter from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I live in a tiny little village. Not even a village, actually. We're only a hamlet. It's just one step above an omelette. And it's sort of like being in a scrambled egg. So 6 of one, half of the other. Excuse me. I am so very grateful to all of you that have come over here to Twitch to watch me perform. For those of you that are over at Facebook, have we got anybody over there at Facebook? We got one person. Okay, well, obviously this transition into the Twitch world has caused people to panic and run screaming into the night. And of course, then I want to choke on my tea, and we're all in trouble. Because, boy, we used to be able to pull about 15 people or something like that. 7 or 8 or 10. Or anyway, more than one people to come and watch us on Facebook. However, the love of that community, the support on Facebook was not that great. So, decided to transition to Twitch. But, yeah, there's been some challenges in that people don't necessarily want to tune their guitars ever. No, that people don't necessarily want to sign up for another platform yet again, something else. That's what happens in the big bad world, is that we get inundated, overdone, traumatized. Really sad news came down today. We lost a great, great musician here in Alberta. Her name was Ellen McElwain. She was an amazing performer, an amazing human being, and she left the planet, as one does. She was actually just recording in the same studio as I. Not that long ago. Excuse me. So, big love to Ellen McElwain. Leaver of the planet. Let's sing a love song then. How about?
There's been a death in the
Evelyn. Have you seen Evelyn? Have you seen heaven in the eyes of women in the street? Where does the never end? Where does the end begin to replace the hope once in the child who cannot speak? All right, darlings. Keeping busy here at I Love Ruthie, writing and singing and learning to twitch. It's going to obviously take a little bit of time to get y'all over to come on over here to the Twitch land. But I invite you to please come and join me because, well, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of really neat things about Twitch and a lot of neat things going on over here. So please do come and see me at Twitch if you could. Sign up and come on down. It's a lot of fun. But, of course, as you know, for those of you that know me, Ruthie, by the time I found out you could write a happy song, it was too late. And that's the truth. So let's just sing another song that's, you know, maybe a little bit cheerier, but at least, you know, disguising some dreaded message. Does anybody remember the, there goes the upload speed, eh? Are we crashing out over there? Tell you what, out here in the country, guys, it's really hard to get the appropriate internet speed, in spite of spending many fortunes on the internet from the only internet providers that we have out here. I get maybe 3 Mbps's. Right? It's like, what? I can't even broadcast to the neighbor, let alone to the world. So sorry about the glitches, guys. That's why we don't have any like fancy overlays or underlays or yappas, you know, nothing like that. I can't even talk and play the guitar at the same time. I'm so under upload speeded. Nonetheless, we are marching gaily onward, attempting to get this thing going. We're just getting started. This is like my whole, second week of doing this? Yeah, I think it's my 4th time ever on Twitch. Yes, with all this entertaining coughing, it's not a wonder. So, as I was saying, do any of you remember the maps of the solar system that were available in the 1970s? Well, back in 1972, for instance, the little dioramas that were in the elementary schools of our solar system, you know, included all the planets, even the littlest ones, revolving around the sun, all very pleasant and visible. Anyway, now we have Google and we know the truth. The truth is, to make a to-scale map of our solar system, we would need at least a 7-mile radius. And on that map, the Earth would be the size of a marble. Yeah, just one of those little marbles, not even a big jumbo. Thank goodness for that, right? We're so little, we're so small, just a tiny blue-green ball. We're so minute, like bugs that crawl. Nobody can see us at none to notice the stuff we're hiding. No one will witness all the shopping. Can't see the big mess we've made of it. Can't see us fighting. No, we won't quit. None to notice the stuff we're hiding. No one will witness when we hit. Oh yeah. 'Cause we're so little, we're so small, just a tiny blue-green ball. We're so minute, like bugs that crawl. Nobody can see us at all. No one will notice when we fall. No one will take note, 'cause we're too small. Oh, it's the truth, it's the truth, it's the truth. It's always good to know the truth. Sometimes it does finally come out, as we know. Okay, well, maybe you guys are all over at Johnny Creative tonight. Because I was supposed to talk to him because we're both streaming at the same time most of the time. Let's see what my notifications say. It probably says, so-and-so is everybody's streaming that you know and love alongside of you. Okay. I know who's doing a show tonight is Mr. Corn Raymond. That's right. I remember now. So we stopped streaming to YouTube to see if it was helpful to just stream to two things, but it makes no difference. I see that we're glitching away happily as one does when one does not have upload speed, in spite of the massive amount of money that they are putting out to get upload speed, disappointingly. Anyway, we'll go on with that another time. Meantime, I'm just going to keep singing and playing songs because that's what I do. That's what I do. I also tell stories, and I'll take your requests. Please go ahead and request any song you would like. And if you're out there, say hello. Say hello. Say, hi, Ruthie, I'm here. But I have to go, but at least I did stop in to say hello to you. And that's okay, too. I'm trying to stand up this other little phone. I suppose it's right in the middle of the thing here. Make it so I can see what you guys have to say. Okay, I need a phone stand. Books are handy for many things, but not everything. Goodness me. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh, thank you for joining us here at I Love Ruthie. If you're out there in Facebook land, sorry guys, I can't see your chat. Please hop on over to Twitch if you can. I am hoping to migrate over here to Twitch, sort of kind of permanently at some point. And I know I'm forcing you guys. You're like, Ruthie, I don't want to. I've got too many things that I'm signed up for. But I promise you it will be worthwhile. Twitch is really pretty awesome. And there's a lot of cool things to see. Look, Uncle Jugsy came over here, and he's like an old guy like me. Right? If us old folks can do it, you can all do it. And by old, I mean people over 19. Ha! Okay. Well, let's sing another little song. Let's go way down here. Everybody said better watch yourself. He'll pick you up, put you on the shelf. Before you know what's going on, he'll be down the road just moving on. Gone in a hurry, gone in a flash, like grease lightning, gone so fast. Gone in a hurry, he's gone away. This time I think he's gonna stay. Like prairie fire tearing across the plain, he burned me up and left me in pain. Like the wind that howls through the night, he blew through here with all his might. Thought that maybe he would stick around, but like the rain in a hurricane, he was gone before he hit the ground. Gone in a hurry, gone in a flash, like grease lightning, gone so fast. Gone in a hurry, he's gone away. This time I think he's gonna stay. This time I'm sure he's gonna stay. This time I know he's gonna stay. Faster than the speed of dark, that's right. Just like grease lightning. Thought that maybe he would stick around. Like the rain in a hurricane, he was gone before he hit the ground. Gone in a hurry, gone in a flash, like grease lightning, gone so fast. Gone in a hurry, he's gone away. This time I think he's gonna stay. This time I'm sure he's gonna stay. This time I know he's gonna stay. Or one day, wouldn't it be a special treat to play this song with a band? Or maybe even just like a percussion guy. I just happen to know one of them. But I keep so darn busy doing everything else that I don't know, if it weren't for the charity and kindness of others, there would be no such thing as I Love Ruthie. It's true. I'd be far gone by now. Like way more far gone than I already am. If you can imagine. Can we imagine that? Okay. Well, what the heck are we doing here? It's about almost 7 p.m. in Alberta, which means, well, that it's almost 7 p.m. here in Alberta, and that's cool. That's kind of cool, and I am so excited because I am really learning to do new things as I, grow here in my world, you guys. I have sought to discover new frontiers, as it were. And I am achieving my goal. And that's what makes us feel good in life, is to, get things done like we thought we could. Or, set out to do a thing and then actually do it. So I'm going to, along that vein, play this next song because I want to, and I love this song. That's okay. Opinion, guys. Pick a capo. Come on, I want to hear from you. Can you tell me which capo should we use? The fantastic antiquarian shub, known in the industry as being very sought after brass. A brass shub, or just a good old worn, little dents right in it, little Planet Waves guy, who has a number of adjustment points. You can adjust them here, you can adjust them there, and here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, okay, so pick a capo, guys. No opinions on the capo? Check it out, you guys. Our song list is turned on, and yeah, I'm just flicking flies, it's okay. Our song list is turned on, and you can go ahead and request a song. Go right ahead, request any of the 50 songs that I have on my list thus far. I have about 300 deeply stashed in my brain, but boy, howdy, I haven't sang them in so long. It's going to take a while to resurrect any of those. In the meantime, I suppose we just learn new ones, right? I have yet to present you all with a Justine Vandergrift, our featured artist of the month here at I Love Ruthie song. But hold fast, my people. We shall get her. Okay, come on, Uncle Jugsy. Somebody, tell me, which capo? No opinions? Fine, then. We'll go with the antiquarian shub in the upside down position. Just to piss the purists off. That's not the way you pronounce it. It doesn't go that way. It's upside down. Okay. This is a song from my... Let's tune this guitar first. Sorry. We're just going to do this right. If we're going to do it, let's just do it right. Song from my good buddy Conrad Walls. Great record. Well, I guess we had a good run, but it's over now. All this time guess I didn't know how to love you right. I kept you up at night, I ruined your day. Then I went away, I blew my cool, broke every rule. But I never meant to hurt you, though at times I did desert you. They weep a big bad world. Welcome to I Love Ruthie. My name is Ruthie. I'm a singer-songwriter from Western Canada. Crazy times here on Earth. This little show is called I Love Ruthie. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I intend to switch that up and have more or less or more, but I'm not sure when or what that will happen or how. But hey man, we grow as we grow. Summertime is good time for growing. That's when the light shines, and the light begins to shine upon all the things that need a light shone upon them. So my song list is open for requests. Mostly I play songs that you don't know that I've written or that other people that you don't know have written, but I also have a few covery covers in there, and I am endeavoring to get more. So, phone me, call me, write me, track me down. Let me know what you think might be a cool thing to sing for you tonight. By all means, let me know. Our theme this month at I Love Ruthie is trauma. You're like, wow, this girl's just a basket of chicken eggs or something. Like a whole lot of fun. Yeah, no, not so much. But, well, mostly I am fun, actually, in real life, but the things that inspire me to write songs are the hard stuff, the tough things. And I like to talk about them because, I don't know, I'd likely be in a different place in my life were it not for the trauma that I've been through. And trauma is the biggest factor in impairing all of us from our own selves. Hey, Uncle Jugsy, he says Bob Dylan. All right, honey. We sing you a Bob Dylan song. Cheers, love, cheers. Which one? Do you know which one you want? Tell you what, we'll go into open D tuning. Dun 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 dun. We got a little carried away there for a second. Shark themes and all. Woo! I'm getting all heated up and flustered. My heavens. Okay. Woo! Come on, Nelly. Let's just tune it roughly and then we'll get there. How's that? Give it a second. Okay, let's try that again. Boom, 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 D. A. D. F sharp. This is an open D tuning, by the way. A. D. Okay, little Bob Dylan, eh? Okay, let's sing this one then. Woot, woot. I cranked this thing right down, didn't we? Hang on. Whoa. Let's uncrank it. There you go. Fooling around with different capos. Look what happens. Things get out of control. Whoa, easy now. There we go. This is a love song. If you see him, say hello. He might be in 10 years. He left here last early spring. He's living there, I hear. tell them it isn't so. We had a falling out, as lovers often will, and I think of how he left that night. It still brings me a chill. And though our separation, it pierced me to the heart, he lives still inside of me. We've never been apart. And if you get close to him, kiss him once for me. I always have respected him for doing what he did and getting free. Jam 8888. Hi, baby. Oh, whatever makes him happy, I won't stand in the way. Though the bitter taste still lingers on from the time I tried to make him stay. I see a lot of people as I make the rounds, and I hear his name here and there as I go from town to town. But I've never really gotten used to it. I just learned to turn it off. Maybe I am too sensitive, or else I'm getting soft. Sundown, a yellow moon, I replay the past. I know every scene by heart. They all went by so fast. And if he's passing back this way, you know I'm not that hard to find. Tell him he can look me up if he's got the time. Thanks for the request, Jugsy. Little Bob Dylan for you. Hi, Jammy 8888. Is that enough eights? That's not even. Man, my vision is bad. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eights. 855. JAMI 88888. Is that enough eights? Boy, I can't even count my way out of a paper sack, you guys. Welcome. Welcome to I Love Ruthie, singer-songwriter from Canada. Go ahead and request a song. The song list is open. And I have a lot of songs that you won't have heard of, but pick one, what the heck? And I have a few that you may have heard of. So go right ahead and request a song. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, darling. I love singing for you. I could just phone in a song every day. Or you could just join me here on Twitch. I should Twitch more often than just twice a week. I think I'm going to start doing that. As I get control on my technological stuff, I am going to do that. Jedi Nightmare! Woo! The Force is with us. La la la. Hi, darling. How are you? Thank you for joining us here tonight. You know what? I've been wanting to tell you. One of the new songs on my new album, which I'm not going to play for you yet, but I will one day soon. That's why you got to keep coming back. Yeah, no, we got to hook them in. Anyway, one of my new songs is partly about, Star Wars. I've done the absolutely most horrible thing ever known to man, and I've written a song about Star Trek and Star Wars together simultaneously in one song. But the hook is about figuring out where the Force is in your heart. So there you go. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I can't wait to play that for you. It will be coming out on my new album. I'm going to be meeting with my team, as it were, my producers, a couple of fabulous fellas who played tons of guitars and cool things and helped me produce this album. Very soon, like within the next week, we've only got just a little bit of salt and pepper to put on it and some background vocals, and then we're going to start mixing down a single. So we got to figure out which single. So if you vote for the space song, that would be cool. Let's do another song. I guess I could sing you one that's actually, let's see, that's actually on the album. This is an old song of mine, but I finally decided to, well, there's a long story, but anyway. It's not going to sound anything like this on the record. That's where the long story comes in. Take the poison, drink it down. Runs like rivers in this town. darlings. Have yourself a wee sip to your health. Nothing like a good jar or something, right? Clear liquid of some kind. Right then. Right then. Right then. Oh, bless you guys. Go ahead, song list is open. Please do request a song if there's anything I can play for you. Okay, we're into still weird tuning. What else can we do in this tuning? Excuse me. We just had a big night of rain here. And next week we're going to have a heat wave. So hopefully we're all in balance. La. Okay. Let's just tune this baby a little differently. A lot of folks probably over watching Corin Raymond. He's doing a great show right now for Home Roots. Our good buddy Corin Raymond. I would go watch him, but I'm doing my own show right now. And then we just be passing around that same $20 anyway, right? Like, send Corin $20, he send $20 back. Just goes on and on, right? With the musicians community, we just keep passing around that. Well, maybe these days with inflation, it's the same $50 or $100 maybe. I don't even know anymore. Excuse me. But please, by all means, request a song. It's a true story. Especially this time of year. God flies in the cupboard, but there ain't no food. God flies in the cupboard, but there ain't no food. God flies in the cupboard and they buzz and they hover trying to get 'em out. Don't do no good. Got a nickel on the ground laying in the dirt. Got a nickel on the ground laying in the dirt. Got a nickel on the ground laying all around. Gonna pick it up, but it ain't got no worth. 'Cause the rich man, he gets richer on the play, and the poor man, he stays where he's gone to stay. Dog eat dog till judgment day, when God's great light will shine away to a better day. Oh, yeah. Wow, a better day. Good call, Jedi Nightmare. I just happened to be in the perfect tuning for that song. Gonna sing for my supper, that's what I'll do. Gonna sing for my supper, that's what I'll do. Gonna sing for my supper, well, I'm pretty lucky, most the world's starving through and through. Well, the rich man, he gets richer on the play. Poor man, he stays where he's gone to stay. Dog eat dog till judgment day, when God's great light will shine away. Rich man, he gets richer on the play, and the poor man, he stays where he's gone to stay. Dog eat dog till judgment day, when God's great light That's a better day right now. All right, coming right up by request. We're our good buddy, Jedi Nightmare. It's a little blues song that I wrote, or my attempt to write a blues song. As you can see, I'm a country girl. Well, okay, I'm confused. I have a top hat on. I don't know what I'm doing. Here comes the train. Can you guys hear that train chugging by? He's chugging by just nice and slow. It's a big old train. Maybe we should get the critter cam out after this song. Oh, well, then the train will be gone. That's okay. You guys have seen trains before, right? They go right by my house, though, pretty close, about 100 feet away. So hopefully you can hear it. How can you be so mean, baby? How could you be so cruel? You just had to have what there was of me. Then you played me for the fool. Over my head, I'm in darkness now, 'cause I live 'neath the sea of deep blue. Deep blue. Deep blue. Deep blue. Deep blue. Yes, my world, you can see, is deep blue. Thought that I found safe harbor here. Thought that I might slip ashore at your docks. Through the shallows, you lured me without a care, till I ran aground on the rocks. I disappeared in the fray as the waves crashed in. Still you sailed on, leaving me to be lost in the deep blue. Deep blue. Deep blue. Deep blue. Yes, my world, you can see, is deep blue. Shipwrecks and heartbreaks are kind of the same thing. They sink you down in an ocean, drowning your mortal remains. You're a pirate. I am just a piece of air. Thank you, Jedi. Thank you, Jedi. Cheers, man. Bless you. Indeed, lovies. Indeed. Okay, well, whoopsie. Just about disappeared myself there. Hang on a second here. Let's see. Let's get rid of all these other thingies. They're probably taking up half of my data right there. Yay. All right, I think it might be time to go into the deep dark vortex because it's 7:30 Alberta time, which means it's critter time. So guys, remember, if you haven't been here before, when critter time happens, we go into the we become particulate and we go off to the other critter camera and hopefully all things being equal. So we'll disappear into the blackness for about 10 seconds or something. And then we're going to go see if we can find some baby skunks or a hamster or a critter of some kind. Okay. Sorry about that. We don't know what happened there. Somehow we lost Critter Cam. Boop-a-doop-a-doo-doo. That ain't no 4 seconds, is it? Hello. Nope. Sorry, guys. Missed it all completely. I don't know what happened there. Are we back to the other guys now? Okay. Well, sorry about that. That was a little bit more than 10 seconds of blackness, guys. Apparently, Critter Cam did not want to go on an adventure. Critter Cam is not being happy and not doing its job. For some reason, we failed on the Critter Cam. Sorry about that. Yeah, I do, but yeah, Critter Cam. Whatever. It was a wormhole. You got it, Jedi Nightmare. Sometimes these things happen. We will, what's the word? Troubleshoot all of that next time. Look at this. For some reason, I'm closer now. I guess I'm sitting forward. Hey, that helps. Okay, sit up straight then, would ya, lassie? Okay, for those of you that are joining us, we just had an epic fail with Critter Cam. We were going to go look for baby skunks, and I showed you guys the train, and we were nope. All you got was blackness. Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll figure that out for next time, which is Thursday. No, what day of the week is it even? Okay, it's Top Hat Thursday. You guys, so much has happened this week. I can't even begin to actually assimilate it. So I'm going to shut up and sing. Ta-da! Ta-da! Let's shut up and sing. You guys, song list is open. Please request a song. Anything you want to hear. Thank you for your request, Jedi. You're the best, man. You're the best. We're still in this tuning. What can we do in this tuning? Let's do this song about the Wada Wada. Check it out, you guys. We got a phone call coming in. Let's see. Who's calling us? Who's calling us? Okay. Hello? Hello? Hello, darling. Oh, look at this. You guys, we've been pocket dialed right in the middle of the show. Isn't that fantastic? And she decided, nope, I am not going to talk to the people on the show live and in person. That was my good buddy and friend, Connie. Connie. Hi, Connie. We're saying hi to you. And she's like, dang, that's the second time that I have pocket dialed you in this one day. She's way up north. And again, thank you, Jedi. Yeah, well, that's a song that I wrote inspired by my good buddy Bill Durst. Has anybody out there ever heard of Bill Durst? Check him out. He is quite the amazing guy. Okay, Jedi, we got another We got another song request. Okay, give me 2 seconds here to tune up this here guitar. I should really break out 2 or 3 of the other guitars that I have and, you know, have them tuned to all kinds of various things like a big pro happening thing. But I will do that. We are going one day at a time, right? Okay, let's get the right tuning. So Get Out of This Town is a song that I wrote inspired, excuse me, by a girlfriend of mine. She runs a blues club in Calgary. Her name is Tina, and she's the hottest redhead you've ever seen in your life. Like, I'm not fooling. And I had a vision of us, you know, doing the Thelma and Louise thing in a convertible sports car, minus the going over the cliff at the, you know, Grand Canyon part, but, you know, and the getting shot and bad guys and robbed and stuff. But I mean, the driving in the convertible car with the big hair flying part. Anyway, so this song, Get Out of This Town, is about getting out of the big city and just, you know, the chaos and all of the nutsiness. Nuts. Gotta double hydrate when you talk too much. It's just the truth. Okay. Wait, still not the right tuning. Hang on. We don't want to do that. Come on, baby. I get confused. Mostly by, well, a little bit brain damage, a little bit talking too much, a little bit too many notes, etc. Okay, Ruthie, sing the song, would you please? Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm learning, though, guys. I learned how to turn on my song list. How cool is that? All you hot electric guitar players, just go ahead and break out your big amps. Y'all can do a big old screaming solo in the middle of this one, key of C. Take my hand, we're gonna run away. We're going far from here, we're gonna go to stay. Gotta get out of this town. Nobody knows where we're gonna go. Just pack it all up and get the show on the road. Gotta get out of this town. The bridge we burn won't be the last. out soon. Here in Alberta, we can start playing live music right away soon. So I better get on the phone and book some gigs. I haven't left my house for a year and a half, you guys. It's nuts. Jedi, high five, my friend. I love your kitties. Dancing kitties. Those are kitties, right? I tell you what, the vision is going. What it is that here we go. Oh yeah, dancing kitties, awesome. We got dancing kitties. Yeah, I am in complete denial about having to get glasses, so that's what happens. But luckily, I have the magnifying glass from the OED, that being the Oxford English Dictionary, which I have over here. It's a double-tomed, double volume, or double, it's 2 books. And it's big, but you need this device in order to read it. So maybe we should have the OED edition of I Love Ruthie one of these days. Right? Does yours come with the Oxford English Dictionary? This one came. There's a little drawer at the top of the... Okay, well, hang on. I'm not even going to go blah, blah, blah. I'm going to show you guys. We're going to grab with our mighty might. Watch this, you guys. The might, the great might. This is so crazy, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh my gosh, this is bigger than I thought it would be to do. Stop that right now. Oh, there's going to be a lot of crashing, I think. Hang on. Wait a sec. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. This is like, very dangerous. Very dangerous endeavor here. Oh my goodness! What is she doing? It's insanity, I tell you. It's complete and utter insanity, because that's what we like to do here. And I Love Ruthie. We'll just wipe off the OED. Now, if I didn't put my back out again by doing this, it will be truly a miracle. So here we, you got yours from your grandmother. Well, likely, Jedi, your grandmother's magnifying glass was at one time in a little drawer like this for the OED, and possibly the tomes, got. It only weighs upwards of 25 pounds or something. 1985 edition. My mother got me to join the Book of the Month Club so that we would get the free OED in exchange. And she promised that when she passed, I would get the OED, which I have now. Shall we crack it and see if there's a word? Oh, freak. Just a sec. I gotta put it down because it's like crushing my thighs, which, considering their own crushing nature, is a feat unto itself. Okay, fully. Boy, that's taken up half the screen, I'm sure, but that's okay. Let's crack one of these out of here. There's actually there used to be little strings that you could pull, or a little plasticky tab thing, to make it easier to get the books out without tearing them, but everything, breaks down with time. Here, yeah, there's still a little plasticky thing, but the ends, of course, have broken off to make it so you can slip the book out without ripping the binding. Look at that real, actual, old-fashioned binding. Okay. Now, where did I put that? Magnifying glass. I know, craziness, isn't it? That's right. Well, as I did vow here at I Love Ruthie to be as ridiculous as possible. Possibly a little scary as well. As ridiculous as possible, for the duration of, now life, I guess. It was just going to be for the duration of the pandemic, but now I've committed to a lifetime of complete insanity. Okay, let's pick a word, any word. I better put my glasses on because even with the magnifying glass, okay, we're just going to crack. This is the P to Z, or Z in America, P to Z, P to Z in Canada, part of the 1985 edition. I believe it's the 85. Let's just peek. Do we have a date here? Mm-hmm. Oh, hang on. Oh. The Oxford Press, copyright. Oh, heavens, you guys. 1982. Okay, you see? Okay, we're going to crack open the OED here and see what we find. I'm just going to arbitrarily open the page here. Oh, my Lord. Now look at this, you guys. Just for reference. Can you see that? It is stupidly small printing. I don't think it even shows up on the picture. Does it? Anyway, it's so little. It's kind of like Earth in our solar system. That's freak. It's so little I can't even see it. What are we going to do here? Let's see. Let's find a word. Okay. Sub. Okay. No, gosh. I can't even pronounce that word one. Subdistinction. Okay. To put a comma or one of the lesser stops. Or a semicolon. A subdistinction. Okay, well, that's very not interesting. I'm fogging up my... Oh my gosh, you guys. Weather can be a challenge when you're middle-aged. I don't like the word sub, actually. Let's see what we can find here. Okay, there we go. Hold the magnifying glass appropriately and it may work more effectively. All these words start with sub.
New page.
Okay, we gotta vote. New page. We don't like sub anything. We like full on. No sub, nothing. Here we go. We're into V. Heading violentness. Violentness. Excellent. So we're going from violentness being the state or quality of being violent or violence all the way down to... Ooh, what do we got down here? We got... Oh my goodness. From violence to virgin. Isn't that wonderful? You never know what you're going to find in the OED. Now, what does it say at the heading of virgin here? There's a very, very, very long... I can't even actually find the word. Where is it here? A very long explanation of virgin here. Anyway, so there we go. Good times and fun was had by all. Reading the OED. Well, we're not even going to put that back in there for now. Okay. That was a lot of work. It's heavy, heavy work. Hence, they put all this stuff on the interwebs now. Okay, let's see if we can get it back in there. Okay, here we go. There she goes. Back in. Okay, so tiny tour of a 1982 edition of the OED. Fabulous. We'll just try not put our backs out or as we move it out of the way. Right then, I have a stepping stool now. Good stuff. Okay. Well, I probably lost all of you completely on that one. Oh no, there's still 6 of you here. You guys are as insane as I am. I love it. I love it. That's fantastical. Okay, I think it's time to sing another song or two. Any more requests out there, guys? Shall we leave the song list requests open for just a minute more? Or so? I can't go too much longer, guys, because, again, still, as usual, I have the problem of my power source for my mixing board is not the right one, and it overheats. Rather like myself, you know, after a certain amount of time, to the point where we'll all blow up. The whole place will go up in a fiery conflagration. Do you suppose the people that talk like that are going to join us on Twitch, aside from just us that are here? I need a big truck! Oh my god, Jedi, you're so right. I need a big truck. Another adventure and a big truck. Cool. You know what? Till I was 14 years old, that's all I wanted to do was be a trucker. I actually have books. I'll show them to you on another show. You know, we can only break out so many books per show, but I have 3,500 books. So we could do a lot of shows with one book each. And we'd have some entertainment because some of these books are fabulous, much like the OED. Train. Hey, the train made it. All right. You guys, Uncle Jugsy lives about 20 minutes up the road from where I live, right on the train tracks. And every time the train goes by, I say, okay, tell me when it gets to you. And it never does because it usually stops at the siding before it gets to the next town for whatever reason. But this is the first time, triumphantly, the train made it from town to town. This is an epic first time moment here at I Love Ruthie. But we'll take a truck. We'll take a train. We will take a traveling wagon. I could actually hitch your horses up to your wagon if you needed that ever, or had horses or a wagon. Or, that stuff. Yeah, choo-choo. Maybe we should sing a song about a train. How about we do that? No, that's boring. No, let's do a happy song about a train. How about we do a song that's not my song, but it's my song from my friend. No, I'm just going to break out the words just in case I forget them a little bit, because, I haven't sang it in a whole 10 minutes at least. Okay, this is a song from our good buddy Fred Eaglesmith. Anybody know Fred out there? From Arkadelphia, right near the Texas border. Traffic was stopped at the railway cross, and I took it to the shoulder. I stoked the kettle, I put it to the metal, I shook the gravel loose. I missed the train, but I was happy with a glimpse of the caboose. 'Cause I like trains, I like fast trains, I like trains that call out through the rain. I like trains, I like sad trains, I like trains that whisper your name. I was born on a Greyhound bus, my mama was a diesel engine. They tried to put me behind the wheel, but I wouldn't let them. You should have seen the look in their eyes and how it turned to tears when I finally told them I wanna be an engineer. 'Cause I like trains, I like fast trains, I like trains that call out through the rain. Someone new, but darling, that ain't true. I could never love another man besides you. There's not some dewy-eyed darling, that's gonna drive you insane. But anymore I'd be listening for the sound of a big old train. 'Cause I like trains, I like fast trains, I like trains that call out through the rain. I like trains, I like sad trains, I like trains that whisper your name. I like trains that whisper your name. I like trains that whisper your name. Well, train's gone. Song's gone. You guys, I am having so much of a blast. I'm so grateful to you when you come here to the show and interact with me and say hello. For those of you that are on Facebook, I'm sorry to have abandoned Facebook, but it's just nowhere near as nice as Twitch is. And once you get over here, you will understand that. So again, phone me, call me, write me, track me down. I will walk you through getting onto the Twitch platform and doing your thing. You can have your very own special name that you can make up, and you can come and see me, and you can like put little things here. I'll put one on here. Let's see if I can put one on. Do I have one? You can put things like this on here. These are called emotes, and there's all kinds of cool things on the emotes. Yay! Look at those. Oh, wait, you can't see them. Here, I'll hold them up for you. So there's the chat from Twitch, and it has little thingies. You probably can't see it really, but focus. Anyway, probably a little bit like the OED. Just too much to see. Point is that you can have cool things. And Discord. I do not have Discord up yet. I went to it. Boom, boom, boom. Shazam. I went to Discord to like sign up to be on Jonathan Bird's Discord because he's the first person that I started following on all of this. And I thought, well, I will learn this. And, oh, thank you, Stu Loud. Reverb sounds awesome. Just to let Technician Man, who is helping me here, know. Yay, thank you. Big gratitude. I am completely at a loss without my community, and you guys are so much a big part of that. Thank you. Anyway, no, I do not have Discord, because I couldn't figure my way even to get onto Jonathan's thing. I went in, signed up, got on the thing, and went, oh, what's all that? So, we will attempt to get Discord soon. In the meantime, please do, send me an email. That's so old-fashioned. That's so passé. I know. I will get Discord as soon as I can. I don't know why. I couldn't figure it out. That's one of the things that's been happening. So I'm learning all the tech stuff, and I get to a plateau, and then it goes like everything that people say is just even on the tutorials. You go on the YouTube and take tutorials, and it's like, okay, and then you sign this thing and you put that there, and I understand English, and then it suddenly goes into still, but we're getting there. So the thing that I'm probably most able to do is just shut up and sing a song. Could we do that, please? Yes. Any requests, guys? I got time for 2 more requests, and then we're going to hit the old song list is off now button. And we're going to do a raid tonight. Dang nabbit, fooey, and rats. Tried to raid the last time or two, and it crashed. Apparently it was just a Twitch thing. We did not successfully raid, but we are going to attempt to do it tonight. Just to be friendly, reach out and befriend someone in the world. Okay, any requests out there? Okay, well, in real time, I'll just sing you a song that I want to sing then. Asked me why you leaving, and I told him everybody'd left already, only I was just taking my turn. felt the same when it shone down on every sorry soul. Gone before me, faith's hope holds tight. Till one day all this killing and burning will clear a path to beauty. Joy for the suffered and the felled out in the storm. I'll come find you, Jedi, don't you worry. Thank you for doing that. Oh, you can't tag me? What the heck? I thought I was like public. Send me a friend request. Or we can do whispers on this, the Twitch thing. I've been riding out 13 days straight, and my horse just come up lame. Left me twisted in this distant night, alone out on the plain. The stars, they shine like diamonds in that sky so far away. I've been running hard with all my soul. Now my hands played out this game. Don't know where it was I thought I'd go. It would always be the same. There's no stars that shine like diamonds in that sky so far away. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, when the darkness comes to take me down, don't suppose I'll be afraid. 'Cause the devil's had his way with me. Now that ransom can't be paid. But those stars, they'll shine like diamonds in that sky so far away. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, awesome, hon. I will look for that message and we will connect. Thank you to everybody who joined me here tonight. All the nights that you guys have been coming here. I am alive because of my community. And I have created a lot of art during this locked up, locked down, freaked out time. So now I'm going to start producing that art. That means like pressing the record, publishing the children's book, upgrading the live stream, and coming to a corner near you to sing you some songs. In the meantime, though, Folks, thank you so much for being here with me tonight. It is truly, truly my pleasure and my honor to sing and play for you. Let's see if we can find somebody to go raid. Thank you, Jedi. Thank you, Stu. Thank you, Jugsy. Thank you, Gumby. I'm really glad that you guys are here. Thanks to all the folks out in Facebook world. Come find me. I'll help you get over to Twitch. And then once we're over here, we'll learn how to get onto Discord. And I know, it's like, woo, how many places can I be in the ether? Well, hundreds of thousands, apparently, in the form of particulate. We will get that critter cam figured out. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's okay. We'll get it figured. Hey, bring me rocks. Thank you. Great to see you. Oh, bless you, man. Thanks for stopping in, you guys. So, let's see. It was really good to see you too again, Jedi. Thank you. Where shall we go raiding? Let's go over here to the computer. I'm going to walk around to the computer side where you won't be able to see me. It's too bad I don't have a little screen of dancing girls here. We will switch it over to the, just the splash screen though. And so I'll see you guys on Tuesday, Tuesday. Same time, same place. Oh, hey, I know. I will see if I can Twitch some of the little festival. I'm going to be playing at a festival on the weekend. It's technically a fundraiser for myself and a couple of other artists, Horizon Ridge, Tommy Phillips, Rob Mann. It's a festival for some Alberta artists, and it's, excuse me, kind of like a fundraiser festival. Let's get together and have some live music in a field. It's called Field of Dreams, and it's happening just outside of Calgary. So if you're in the hood, I will be posting it all on my Facebook stuff. And I will see if I can't stream to Twitch from the phone. We'll do a little live stream from the fest if we can. So maybe I'll see you on Saturday. Saturday is the Growing Up Festival. And then Sunday, I will be emceeing for the Children's Festival with some equally cool performers, Rattle and Strum, as well as Natasha Sayer. So yay! All kind of stuff. So that's for the kiddies if you're in the Calgary area on Sunday. These shows run 1 until 5, and they are by donation because they are fundraisers for all of us, we artists who haven't had live gigs in about a year and a half. A community celebration with live music and community once again, because thank God you guys out there care about intangibles. Intangibles being things like music, songs, art, dancing girls, etc. Okay, let's see who can find a go raid. Let's go raiding. Woo! Well, what do you guys think?